Free somebody. This one will be dug up by Emma Rose Barrera. Pipkin sets it back to Massey. Massey deep corner. It's wide, no good. And it's the Bulldogs versus the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are winning 4-2. Only it's the wrong Bulldogs. This one will be Massey again. She goes deep off the tip. That'll be a score. And it's 4-3. Albuquerque High by 1. I have no tripod because they won't let you bring it in. Massey will jump in from the bottom left of your screen. This will be dug up. Number 1 sets it to number 11. That'll be a roll shot across. That's Routentrout. She puts it up for Pipkin. Pipkin for Price. Price off the block, scores. Ava Price with a score. That ties it at 4. And there goes a nice serve from Massey. It's shanked wildly. They roll shot it over. Massey digs it. Pipkin runs over to get it, and across it goes to Price once again. She is blocked up, but there is Barrera, the senior, and Haley Routentrout is unable to get that one over the net. Again, I'll apologize early and often for the camera, as I'm a 8-year-old who's had too much caffeine. Number 11, nice serve. It's dug up by Massey. It's a nice serve to the 10-foot line. It'll go to Price again off the block. It's dug by number 3 for Albuquerque High. And the big swing, and Lenaea Carr, the 6'2 senior, back from an injury, blocks that one down. They go back to Carr, and unwisely, number 3 tries to dig a ball that would have been 10 feet out of bounds. And Willis will come in for Carr, not exactly. And for the first time of the match. And then an overpass kill. And for Willis, we'll check in Carr, number 14. Lenaea Carr, the 6'2 senior, been out most of the year with an injury, is now back when it counts. And that'll be another short serve. This one is dug up. They're in system this time, and Carr, the 6'2 senior, blocks it back. Number 3 again. This time she'll roll it over as she's afraid of Carr now. Look out, Addie Massey with the ankle. The girl has all the tools. There's a reason she's Gatorade Player of the Year in 2023 and will likely repeat. Don't want to jinx her, but she's been on fire. Right now leading the I think she's actually second in the state with like a 414 kill percentage, which for an outside hitter is immaculate. Every coach would wish their outside hitter would have that kind of kill. Nice dig by Garcia. This will be Pipkin bump pass up to Massey. Massey off the block. She digs her own ball. Pipkin dumps that one. They dive forward, and they'll get an in-system ball, but there's Carr again. Oh! Carr takes the overpass, and she's still jacked from the 2 blocks in a row and sends it all the way into the stands, which is no easy feat because the stands are elevated. Juiced. She was juiced. Nice serve, and Garcia unable to get there. And it's 17-11, Las Cruces High by 6. I'm so happy that the broadcast is working. I think I told everybody at Las Cruces High it wouldn't. Another tough pass by the Dogs, but Massey delivers a nice ball out of system and scores. I swear, Massey, every time I look at her, she looks like she grew another inch. I have her at 6 foot. And that'll bring back the All-State setter number 9, Sydney Pipkin, back to serve. Ooh, it's a nice one. This is bumped up. It's a perfect pass. The setter did not have to move. And they roll it over Carr again as they're unable to get it over her. And off the block, Massey scores again. And Fuego, the All-Stater, you know she's headed to Kansas State in 2 years. Not this year, but after next year, she'll be headed to Kansas State on a full scholarship. I wish I knew what the Kansas State... Oh, there's Pipkin, nice diving save. They bump it up to Price. Price, the sophomore. It's dug up by number 3 in the back row for the Bulldogs. Pipkin with a diving pancake save, and it's a free ball across. The setter will set it backwards. And, oh, that time it's outstretched hand is a little short. And it's 19-12 Dogs still with a commanding lead as we enter into the final moments of this set number 1 here at the state tournament. This is a quarterfinal match. The Bulldogs of Albuquerque High defeating the Hawks of Centennial to advance to face the other Las Cruces team that's in the state tournament this year, the Bulldogs. Bulldogs enter as the number 1 seed, going undefeated this season, 23-0, defeating all the top seeds in New Mexico and the Franklin Cougars in, oh, there's the 3. It's dug up by number 3. And, oh, free ball over the dog. Ooh, this is not going to be good for them. Pipkin dumps it. Giant hole in the middle. They're sitting back waiting for Massey to kill it. And Pipkin takes advantage. It's 20-13. Dogs in the lead. Dogs look confident. The Albuquerque Bulldogs handled Centennial pretty easily in the first 2 of the first 3 sets. They did force a 4-set match, but then were defeated. Oh my goodness, Addie Massey from the 10-foot line. Devastating the hard ball, unreturnable again. She puts it on the line as the accuracy for Massey increases. It's 21-13. Massey tosses one up. A jump serve it is. Out of bounds, no good. Okay, there goes the rumor of her being a robot right out the window. She is human. Or did the robot just make a mistake? Like robots, like machines can break down too. This one is dug up. Oh, perfect pass by Price. Rautenstraub's able to get a finger on it, and that's all it took. She finds the hole and scores. Willis, she touches into gold. She does have the Midas touch. The rotation in the middle will happen. In comes the 6-2 Carr. Barrera's serve is short. It's dug up. Set across. Number 3, big swing coming off of Pipkin's outstretched arms. It's knocked out of bounds for Albuquerque High as they settle in. Oh, perfect pass for Massey. She'll get it back. Oh, long ball again is dug up by number 1. It's going to be basically a free ball. Carr. Nope. It'll be Massey again and off the block. Nice block by the right side of the Bulldogs team. It's Dogs by 2, 13-11. With number 3, ooh, nice serve. Pipkin will set this one across. She passes it off the tip, and that'll be another kill for Massey. And here comes Rautenstraub, the senior, for Garcia. She'll go to the front row. Sydney Pipkin just off the screen right over here will be serving. She'll jump in here briefly. There she goes. Off the tape it goes, and it's going to be an ace. Oh, they save it. Free ball across. Pipkin will set up the Carr. Carr straight down. The 6'2", Lenaea Carr, back from injury, starting to sharpen her skills. Pipkin's next serve, another nice one. The Dogs do serve the ball well. It's dumped, but there is Barrera. And across to Massey, look out. No returning that one, and it's Dogs by 5. Look for a timeout soon. And timeout, there it is. It's Dogs by 5, 16-11. Back in 50 seconds on Willis Sports Network. Massey's a senior. And that one is easily handled. It'll go across to 11, blocked up by Massey. Bump pass coming to Massey. She'll jump up and she'll roll it. And the blockers were unsuccessful. Carr tips into the back corner. Ooh! Free ball coming to the Dogs. Look out again if they get a decent pass. Pipkin makes 2 steps back to Rautenstraub. No block. It's dug up by number 3. And Carr sends it backwards. Overpass, it'll go, and there goes Pipkin, and she does it into the corner, no good that time. She tips, and Pipkin is there again, and here comes Guerrera. Nice ball, it's dug up, or blocked and dug up by Massey, and Massey again off the block scores. 17-11. Dogs. The good dogs. Oh, shout out to Bernadine Lilly. Thanks for doing the broadcast. Her daughter, state champ and defensive specialist for the dogs in last year's championship run, Emily Lilly, one of our favorites. Emily used to play basketball with Mercedes Willis, who now doesn't play basketball either. Number 2, Price. Oh, just long, no good. The sophomore's ball not touched according to the judges, and we do have like actual judges now, so I'll defer to their judgment. I'll zoom in a tiny bit more. Guerrera's serve, it goes backwards to Massey. The block is there, and they are successful. 17-14. Who did you guys have first round? What did you have first round? You're a Rancho? You smoke them? You smoke them? What? Number 6, Massey back to serve. This one's back to 11. 11 will hit the ball up, and it's off the net. Good. And the gap is now... oh, maybe I have the score wrong. It could be that the dogs are down. Oh, no, they scored on that one. I guess it was out on them. I didn't see what happened there. Dogs by 5. Free ball coming. Price to Pipkin to Price. Oh, Ava Price, the sophomore, with a big one. Right down the throat of the Albuquerque Bulldogs. Dogs by 6 as they close in on this second set victory with none other than Addie Massey back to serve. Oh, Price blocks that one, and there's Carr. Excuse me, Carr blocks that one, then sets the overpass back down. Lenaea Carr, the senior. Dogs by 7, 21-14. On a hold on, set number 2. A little wobbly. Number 10 is blocked back by Rottentrout and Carr, and this will be dug up. Perfect pass to Pipkin. It goes over across it. Price. This one is dug by number 3. That ball is dug up by Massey. Across the Price it goes, and down the sideline, out of bounds, no good, no touch. And that'll be an error on the dogs, and that'll narrow the gap to 6. Number 8 puts one in the net, no good. Or excuse me, 11 for Willis. She goes 1 for 2 and back with Carr. 12 to go in the match. Guerrero looked to run a few of them off here. And Barrera's serve is good. Across it goes. Big ball out of bounds, no good. Number 3, the best athletic player for the Albuquerque High Bulldogs is unsuccessful on that one. It'll bring back Guerrero to serve once again as my camera drifts higher. There we go. And Barrera sends a short one. They easily get to that one. And a roll shot is unsuccessful by number 7. The hitting error makes the lead 7. Timeout. Albuquerque High. 15-8. Dogs need 10 to win the match and advance in the state tournament.
7. I missed that.
There's another short one. They run up and catch that one. Out of system we go. Number 5 roll shot. Garcia to Pipkin. Pipkin across to Massey. Look out. Oh, nice dig by number 10, but it will result in a roll shot again. In this case, because the setter pushes it across. Massey again. Oh, she just dumps it into the hole. As all of the Albuquerque High Bulldogs back up, Massey just dumps one across the net and scores. Herrera's next ball is up away. It's another nice one. Off Massey's block, and that'll score. Dogs remain ahead by 7, though, as it's 16-9. Nice pass by Garcia across to Massey. It goes. Big ball coming, and it scores. That one all the way up in the 10th row of the stands. Think I'm lying. That's how far it went. Coach Ben's on. And it'll be number 9, the junior Sydney Pipkin. She'll make it 18 if she gets it over, and she does. Number 1, it'll be basically a roll shot off the block of Carr and scores, dropping in front of the defenders for Las Cruces High. Dogs by 7, 17-10. The libero checks back in. It's number 8 for Albuquerque High. And in for the first time will be senior
Let's go,
Lindsay Doolittle. And the other outside hitting position. And Pipkin will dump that one. It's handled that time easily. And she bumps that one up, and here comes Herrera to Massey. Long, no good, no touch. And the air makes it 11 for Albuquerque High. And another one coming. This time Massey takes a serve. It's a perfect 3 pass. And a little high for Haley Rundtag, but she reaches out with her left mitt and knocks the ball down, and it falls inbounds and scores. That's another kill. She's on a terror in this match. Rautentraut looking to put forth her all-state bona fides for this senior season. This ball will be dug by Rautentraut. They send it back to her, and it's blocked back and scores. Dogs by 6, 18-12, 7 to go. Oh. This ball will be dug up by Lindsay Doolittle. Massey sends it deep, no good.
Here we go, dogs! Here we go!
Looks like number 11 back to serve for Albuquerque High. It's a nice diving, hooking ball. Perfect pass by Barrera across a hot one. And that's blocked back by Lenaea Carr. And Carr and Rautentraut are there for that one. And, oh, they tip it up, and Carr steals the dump and hits it to the ground and scores. It'll be middle rotation again, and back will come raw air to the Albuquerque Bulldogs, and that's the first point for Las Cruces. If you're joining late, Las Cruces High won in set number 1. Again, I'm holding the camera by hand, so the picture's going to be a little shaky. They won't let you bring anything in here. Big ball coming. It's dug up by Garcia. Nice one. Stupid phone calls has interrupted the broadcast. That'll make it 2-2. It's all tied up, sports fans. The Dogs are up 1-0 after an annihilation in set 1. Barrera's serve is good. It'll be a overpass. Pipkin sets it across to Massey, and Massey will tip it into the hole. There on the floor is 3. She's been all over the place. And Massey, another big one. It's 3-2 Bulldogs. From here on out, we'll try to refer to the Bulldogs as Cruces High, which will be the Bulldogs, and the other team will be Albuquerque. Nice serve by Barrera. Across it goes in system. Pipkin blocks that one back. And it's the referee signals point for the Dogs. And it is a point. It's for Deuce with the senior Emma Rose Barrera back to serve. Ooh, it's off the tape. No, and it's good. They dump it, and there's Garcia. Pipkins there on the overpass. The joust is no good, and into the net are the Albuquerque. Oh no, it's the Dogs. Las Cruces high into that. Not sure which one. Number 3 back to serve. It's way long. I got scared all the way back here in the stands. And that'll bring back All-State setter number 9, Sydney Pipkin. Pipkin serve is good. It's shanked wildly out of bounds. That's an ace. Sydney Pipkin with the ace. Valiant effort from number 6. She dives onto the concrete. No good. Pipkin's next ball is up away. It was long, but they save it again inexplicably. A lot of long balls have been wanting to play. Another block by Rautenkraut and Carr. This one is tipped up. Oh, just hits the line. Nice ball. Lucky shot for the Albuquerque High Bulldogs, and it is Dogs by 2, 6-4, with the libero back to serve. Massey, perfect pass. Stays anchored on her step, and it's dug up nicely, though, by the Albuquerque team. And Pipkin will go back across to Massey. Look out. Off the block. They get a hand on it, and that's all, though. Unable to control it is Albuquerque High. It's just way too big of a ball. It'll take a D1 expert to dig that one up, and even then it's going to be unsuccessful 7 times out of 10 for the libero. Overpass by the libero for Albuquerque. They'll set it backwards to Haley Rautenkraut. Double block is there. She splits it. Haley Rautenkraut with a kill. And the Dogs are rolling. It's Las Cruces High by 4 with 4 to go, with a bunch to go. This will be a free ball, and that's never a good thing. Oh, Emma Rose Barrera unable to get to the free ball that drops short. And that'll be an unfortunate point for a lucky point for the Bulldogs of Albuquerque High. This ball, oh, it's a nice serve, but it's hung nicely on the pin. Oh, Haley Rautenkraut with a big ball from the right pin. And that'll dig that one. Nice job. Oh, but the setter doesn't get there. She's stunned that got dug up and fails to get there. In will come Carr, the 6'2 senior for Willis on the middle rotation. Number 10, Barrera. Oh, it's a nice one. This one is shanked wildly. The setter can just barely get it across. Nice ball out of bounds, no good. But a nice set from the setter off of a terrible pass. Results in a big swing, but just out of bounds. Got to give the setter some props on that bump pass. Number 10, Barrera, serves a shorty. They don't handle that one at all. It's an ace. Emma Rose Barrera with the ace. Emma Rose Barrera, next ball is up away, and it's another good one. It's an out-of-system ball once again. Oh, but it drops at the feet of Barrera on a nice roll shot that's placed from the back row player. That's all tied up at 3. And what we hope is his third and final set. It's number 3 back to serve for the Albuquerque High Bulldogs. Garcia steps in front. That's a perfect pass across to Massey. It goes. She reaches back. It's dug up by the setter, number 1, who's in the back row right now. This will be a free ball over. Garcia again. Perfect pass again to Massey. Look out. Maddie Massey with a perfect set that time. Annihilates the ball, and back will come Rautenkraut on the right front. Pipkin, that means Pipkin will rotate back. She's the All-State setter from last year's state championship team. Oh, it's a nice one. But the setter handles this one nicely. The ball is tipped up by Rautentrap and across to Barrera. Big ball for Massey scores. No surprise there. Dogs by 2, 5-3. Oh! Sydney Pipkin, the All-State setter for the Dogs, is a junior. Should be back next year. Sat out all her freshman year with a fractured back. And Dogs out of position on that one. They're able to get there, and it'll score 5-4. Dogs a little hard to put my finger on it, but just not like a little focus shift. They need to get back and focused and finish this set. This will be a Price across the route and trot on the nice 3 or A or whatever you call it, set from Pipkin while she's backpedaling feverishly, showing off some athletic skill there. Haley Rautentrott with a kill makes it Dogs by 2, 6-4, and it'll be Addie Massey to serve once again. This ball is going to be dug up by Massey. Pipkin gets underneath it 13 feet from the line, and Price unable to send it over. On the hitting error, it'll be 6-5. Las Cruces High with number 11 back to serve. This one will be dug up by Emma Rose Guerrero. Back it goes to Carr. Carr with a 6-7 reach, slaps it to the ground. Over the blockers. The middle rotation will occur, and the 6'2 Lenaea Carr, senior for the Dogs, will check in. That brings back libero Emma Rose Barrera, number 10, to serve just off the left side of your screen. Oh, and another error by the Dogs.
Let's go, ladies!
2 in a row makes it 2-1 Tigers. Oh, there, they're turning that light off finally. Nice ball. It's into the ground. Barrera again unable to handle the serve. Oh, athletic move by Ava Price, the sophomore, saves it. Oh, and to the ground. Addie Massey sends it on the block. My back will never last like that. Ugh. There it is, Sydney Pipkin, the All-Stater from last year's championship team, puts one down. It's an ace. Dogs down 1 early, 2-3. Pipkin's ball, it's another good one. This one's handled well. From the 10-foot line it comes. Bryce is there, perfect pass. And they call timeout, I think, for a ball that rolled out. I couldn't see one. And that'll give number 9, Sydney Pipkin, another opportunity. That ball is deep, dug up by the libero. It'll be a swing, out of bounds, no good. The Tigers want a touch. There is none, and it's 4-2 Dogs. Apparently they were the green just off the right side of your screen. Another nice serve by Pipkin. It's an ace! Sydney Pipkin with a couple aces makes it 5-2. Strong serving has been the lifeblood of the Dogs all year long, keeping the opponents out of system most of the time. From the 12-foot line, if they had such a thing, Price bumps it up to Pipkins. Another nice one to Carr. Oh, my goodness. The senior middle, Lenaea Carr, smashes one down. And the Dogs lead by 4 early in set 1. Pipkin again, it's out of bounds. This time, no good. That's 3 errors for the Dogs and 3 points for the Tigers. The Tigers scoring only on errors so far. You might say it was a good serve that caused the first error. So we'll give them 1. Nice pass by Price. It goes to Penny Rottentrout, and the senior Rottentrout sends one down from the left side. You might remember her from last year's state championship team. She anchored the middle with Willis. Addie Massey, it's a nice one. They haven't got a serve to the net yet, and Lenaea Carr blocks it back. That one is dug up, and back it'll go to Rottentrout. Oh, and she fires one. Rottentrout is 2 for 2. Early on in this match, Dogs by 5, 8-3. Look for a timeout on the next score. The Los Lunas coach is up from the bench, but a timeout will not help. Ooh, it's a nice ball shanked out of bounds. That's an ace. And look for the timeout. I feel like it's coming. They have a discussion on the sideline. Oh, they'll let it go one more. Dogs by 6, 9-3. I would call timeout. Oh, it's another nice one. This one will be set all the way back 15 feet from the net. And Carr will bump it up, and they tip it back to Carr. She sends it deep. And that'll be another roll shot. That won't get it done tonight, folks. There comes Price. And it's blocked back. And that'll score on the block. The Tigers make it 9-4. The Los Lunas Tigers are much smaller than the Dogs. The Dogs right now front line goes 6'2", 6 foot, 5'10". Number 4, oh, it's shanked wildly, but dug up nicely by Carr. The middle, big ball from Matthew is dug. Oh, they flubbed the set, and it's a double. Willis will rotate back in for Carr. It's now Dogs by 6, 10-4. And in the one, it looks like the Storm will finish off the set. And it'll be Sydney Pipkin on this side. It's 8-2 all Dogs. They're up 1-0. It's another nice one. Unwisely, the number 8 takes a swing at it. Free ball coming again. Strong serving from Pipkin. Pipkin up to Carr. Carr just tips it straight down. They get lucky and get that one up. It's another free ball. Pipkin across to Massey. Big ball coming. Maddie Massey shows like she's going to Kansas State on that full ride. She sends a monster ball to the floor. Cleveland with a monster comeback as they win 25-20 on court 2 in set 1. Another shanked ball. Pipkin is on a roll. Carr blocks it. It's on the line. That'll be a block kill for Lenaea Carr as they let that one go. Dogs by 8, 10 deuce. With number 9, Sydney Pipkin back to serve again. This ball is dug up by 11. 11 back to 10, 11. And Massey from the 10-foot line. She makes the out-of-system balls look easy. This will go back to Rottentrout. Rottentrout with only one blocker will dig it back up off the block. Pipkin's attempt to dump is no good. And they get over, and Massey keeps it alive, and there's Ava Price. The sophomore, she doesn't play like one. Out of bounds, Tigers, 11-2 Dogs. Dogs now have 5.5 times the score of the Tigers in set number 2. It's a total rout. Number 9, Pipkin service, wild, like a screwball almost. Pipkin digs that one up. Emma Rose Barrero over to Massey from the 10-foot line. Big ball is good.
Keep it going, Sam.
Pipkin's next ball is up away, and it's another beauty. Off the block, Barrera with a diving save. And Massey, big ball again. Addie Massey setting the pace. In the race to the Gatorade Player of the Year for 2024. Pipkin's ball finally out. She breaks her own serve. It's 13-3, Dogs by 10 as they get ready to start set number 2 on court 2. With the Storm and the Bears battling it out. Dogs set this one up to Rautenkraut. The block is there. And they get it across, no good. First blood to the Storm after winning set 1 on court 2. Massey back to serve for the Dogs. It's off the chest of number 1, and the blockers are there. And Pipkin is there to dig that up. And Haley Rautenkraut, oh yeah, there's 4. Now they have to count that as a kill. Yeah, they touched it 3 times, but they didn't really control it. 15-3 all Dogs at 1. By the libero unwisely, and that's a CC Vance with an error on court 2 makes it 3-1 La Cueva. Addie Massey to serve. Oh, it's intercepted by the libero unwisely, and that's an ace for Massey. Massey's next ball is another ace. The Dogs are on fire. The Tigers look around and there are no fire extinguishers to be seen. Oh, controversial substitution, number 4 in. They did not like the serve receive of the other defender. They go right at her, and she shanks it off into court 2. Dogs by 15? Yes, that's correct. My math, I ran out of fingers and toes there for a second. Another beauty by Massey. It's an overpass. Barrera set to Pipkin, and Haley Rautenkraut, who has just been on fire this match. You got to be hitting 800 at this point. Massey, another ball, this one into the net, no good. Really, the only hope for the Tigers is like a ferocious number of errors from the Dogs, but I don't think it'll happen. Number 4, who checked in and shanked it, back to serve. It's out of bounds, no good. That'll bring Willis and Holdeen back in. Two sets in the book. Dogs have won the first 2 in convincing fashion. Number 10, Barrera on the left side, jumping in to screen to serve. Gonna go to the big block, and it's off of Carr's hands this time. And Carr sets the overpass down. Lenaea Carr, the big 6'2" middle for the Dogs. Just the 2 seniors, the libero and Carr, out there on the floor at this time. Barrera breaks that one up, and Carr sends it across. It's filled up nicely, though, by the Tigers. Another low shot will not get it done again. Look out, Massey. Right off the libero, then she uses it for a beanpole and scores. It's 18-8 on court 2. Oh, and they blow it 18-9. That ball is some sort of terrible, and it's 4-1 Dogs.
Erica.
Number 10, Barrera back to serve again. Next ball is up, away, and good. And Pipkin blocks that one back. That one's tipped up by Carr. Carr will get a finger on that ball, and it was going to be in, but Barrera with a nice save. Pipkin again, they're having a hard time getting the ball over the net, are the Tigers. Pipkin dumps it into the net, and no good. The ball will be dug up by Massey. Massey to Pipkin. Pipkin across to Massey. That one's dug by number 8. She shakes her hands. And down the line, there's a real nice shot by number 12 down the right side line of the Dogs. Holy cow, it's 21-9 on court 2. All the Cueva Bears. Nice serve. Massey to her knees, picks that one up. Carr. Oh, with a big ball in there. Carr is starting to hit her stride. And in will come the senior, Haley Ruttentrap for the Dogs. Oh, a big block from the Cueva on court 2 makes it 22-9. That's a rout. Number 9, Pipkin. She had a big run in the last set. That one will go off the blockers and score. It's 5-4 as the Tigers still have a little bite left in them. Oh, and down to the ground will go Price for a shoe tie. The ref calls for the ball, and they oblige. Across it goes to Ruttentrap. And it's on the ground. That'll be a score for Haley Ruttentrap as she continues to roll. This one is dug from the floor. Back it goes to number 1, single block. Massey's there. Pipkin will get to it, and Massey will send it back across. This one is all the way across, and off the block of Rottenstad, it scores 6-5 as the Tigers continue to claw to life. Lakova makes it 23-10. Next ball is good. Price digs it up. Pipkin has to push a player out of the way. It'll be a free ball into the deep corner. Massey might almost score off of that one. Oh, and Haley Rottentrap sends it back and scores on the block. Errant ball from the other court off a big smash from the Cleveland Storm. They're down 10-7 in the 2 versus 3 match on the court adjacent. Emerald Barrera, it's another nice ball by Barrera. She's been set up over. Oh, big dig there from Barrera. And Pipkin will send the free ball over. Barrera to setter to number 1. Off the block of Massey. It'll be an easily handled ball for the Dogs. Big swing coming. Patty Massey with a kill. She makes it 19 as the Dogs are looking to mow down the Los Lunas Tigers early. And big swing coming through the hands of Carr, and it scores. Pipkin to Lenaea Carr, it's too high. Unable to get it over the net is number 11, and then here will come Rautenkraut as Garcia, who can play front row, would have rotated up. Oh, another nice ball by Pipkin. Perfect pass. Across it goes to Massey. Boom. No doubt on that one. It's all dogs. They've doubled the score again. It's 21-10. The All-State setter, Sydney Pipkin, back to serve. Her ball is to the left side. Very small hitter. Number 15, and it's unsuccessful. Dogs by 12, 22-10. On the other court, La Cueva is taking it to Cleveland. Pipkin just dribbles over the net. It's an ace. On the other court, it's La Cueva 15, Cleveland 8. With number 9, junior setter Sydney Pipkin back to serve for the Dogs. Her ball is up. It's good, and it's dug up by number 11. Addie Massey out of bounds on the left side. 23-11.
You're all right, let's go, dog!
That ball will be dug up by Price to Pipkin. Pipkin back to Massey. And that is not a good set on that one. Into the net, no good. It's 23-12. The libero for the Tigers back to serve. The ball is up away. It'll be Price again. This was a perfect pass. So Carr it goes. Out of bounds, no good. All right, a few errors have brought the score up to 13. The Dogs are still up 10. There's no chance of losing the first set. Just the momentum has shifted here in the last minute. Price, another perfect pass. It goes to Rautenkraut, who is not expecting it, it looked like, but it will score, and that'll make it set point. Set point, they have 9 of them. Massey's ball is up away and good, and it'll be blocked back by Rautenkraut with the overpass kill. Attempt is no good. It's just dumped by the setter. The Dogs are much too good for that. And Massey puts an exclamation point on it. And that'll be it for set 4. And Carr will rotate in for Willis at the middle. (19-18), and that'll be Barrera, and it'll be an ace. The ball tipped into the gap, and Barrera is not home. And that's 3-2 Tigers early in the second set. It's all tied up at 19. And one of the defenders for La Cueva shanks it, and the Cleveland Storm takes the lead. Rautenkraut will check in for Garcia. It's 4-2. With number 9, Sydney Pipkin back to serve. She had a strong performance in set 1. Carr is there. She dumps the overpass, and it's dug up. She blocks that one down. That'll be also dug. Massey to Pipkin, Pipkin to Massey, and that'll go down. Addie Massey with a big ball makes it 5-2 Dogs. La Cueva looks shook after leading the entire first set. Another nice serve by Pipkin results in a free ball across. Price to Pipkin. Pipkin will go backwards to Haley Rattenkraut, and Rattenkraut's ball scores. Number 9, Sydney Pipkin back to serve again. Her ball is up and it's dug. To the net it goes. Backwards. No ball on that one, and it's 7-2 Dogs. La Cueva ties it back up. It's 20-20 in the match on court 2. With Pipkin back to serve another. Ooh, it's a nice ball again. And out of system they go once again, and the blockers are there for the Dogs. And Massey tries to tip it up. The setter, or one of the players, makes a play on it for Los Lunas. Perfect pass from Price. Here comes Massey, big ball, long. Oh, it's in. It's on the line. Eight-2 Dogs, as the Dogs are streaming ahead again. The Dogs. Cleveland did advance this morning at the 10 o'clock game against, I think it was Los Lunas. Yeah, I'm not even sure if it was Los Lunas. It might have been somebody else. Anyways, they advanced to face the Dogs. It's Barrera to serve. She's a strong server for the Dogs. The Dogs have 4 or 5 really good servers. That's dug up. Nice dig by number 2. Oh, and a double on the dump. Yeah, that's an error for Pipkin. There we go. We cut some of the background noise now. Out again. That's 2 out in a row. And it's 2-1. And Rattenkraut will check back in. Carr snuck in while I was trying to adjust the microphone. Number 14, senior Lenaea Carr. She's been out all year with an injury. Back for the state championships, hitting over 500 for the state championships. Pipkin's first serve is good. And through the block of Carr and Rattenkraut was number 15, the other big for the Cleveland Storm. They almost look like twins. They're 6'1", 6'2". Rumor has it that Hefner's going to Michigan. And that'll be a pass to Pipkin from Price. Massey in the back. The big blockers are there, so she dumps it where they're not, and that's a score from Massey. It's 3-2 Dogs. Let's see if we can get this camera set up right here. Addie Massey just off the left of the screen to serve. Into the net, no good. That's 3 serves in the net from 2 of the top 3 teams in the state. And it's all tied up at 3. This is number 15 to serve, and it'll be up and to Haley Rattenkraut. And Rattenkraut has had a red hot. Addie Massey, unbelievable performance this state tournament. Willis will go out, and the 6'2 Carr, the other middle, will be checking in. Carr has only played a small number of games, has about 100 swings this year, but is hitting 500. So if she had about another 150 swings, she would qualify for the leaderboard, and she would be leading by a significant margin. Carr with a block. Lenaea Carr, the 6'7" wingspan on Carr, outstretched and sends it down. Oh, that ball is shanked. Nice serve for Barrera. That's her especially. See, we would call that an ace on the Willis Sports Network, but not here. Rose Barrera, next serve is up the way. It is also good. Number 2 will take a swing, and Price is unable to get there. In the deep left corner, they saw something, and it's 3-2 Dogs. That takes so long. This one will be dug up by Garcia. Perfect pass across. It goes to Massey, and into the net is Pipkin, and that'll make it tied up at 3 on the net call from the official. And number 10 back to serve. This ball in the net, no good. Service errors again, a crucial problem for Cleveland early on here. And there will go Haley Rattentrap, the senior. She's playing the right side this year, and it'll be the junior All-State setter Pipkin to serve. It's a nice one. Ace. That ball moved 2 different directions and dove over the net. Sydney Pipkin. She's been on fire from the service line as well. Pipkin's next ball up away, and it's another beauty right into the chest of number 12. They'll have to send a free ball across. They roll it out of bounds, no good. And it's another point for Pipkin off of serve, and the Dogs pull ahead by 3. The junior winds up once again. Her ball is away, and another good one. This time the libero is there to field it. And Hefner will hit it, but it's blocked up by, and here comes Massey from the 10-foot line. She threads the needle between 3 blockers and scores. Addie Massey showing the accuracy. Pipkin now 4 in a row. It Dogs by 4. Next ball is way into the net, no good. And it's Dogs by 3, 7-4. With number 2 back to serve for the Storm. This ball will be dug up by Price. Perfect pass by Price to Carr. It's blocked with a double block by the 2 6-foot-plus kids. That one is also blocked. This time Hefner sends Massey's ball back. Few and far between of the blocks. Kills them for the Storm so far, but that one looked good. 7-5 Dogs. Number 2 to serve. Massey will have amnesia, and she'll swing away on the next one. You watch. Another ball. They go this time. Their block is not there. Late is 15, and Haley Rattenkraut, the senior, takes advantage. 8-5. Another player having an all-state state tournament performance is Rautentraut. Number 6 back to serve. That's a beauty from Massey. It'll be a free ball. Rautentraut to Pipkin. Pipkin will set it back to Rautentraut. Double block. She sees it, and she dunks it over the top into the hole and scores. Haley Rautentraut.
Whoever thinks in one team in the state is not going to volleyball.
For what? Oh, yeah. Jesus. That should be dug up every time.
They don't ask for it.
Well, that's their not get them out of system. They can't do anything with it. Oh, beauty by Massey. It's an overpass. Massey will get rewarded, and off of number 10. She's lucky to have survived that one as Massey sends a rocket her way, and it's shanked out of bounds. Dogs by 5, 10-5. With number 6, Massey back to serve. Ooh, it's another beauty. They're picking on 12 now. On the pin, Massey's there. She digs it. It'll go into the other court, no good. No shortage of height for the Cleveland team. But Price will dig this one, and it'll go back to Massey, and she just dumps it, and they bump it up. There comes an in-system ball, and they dump that one. Lenaea Carr will dig it from the net. Massey sends it deep to 15. And it's just a terrible set on that one. Across it'll go to Price. Price off the double block and comes right back at her.
Well, there's a difference between this one and this one.
Outside of it. And that's Rattenshot again. Willis will come back in on the middle rotation. They're waiting for a massive smash, and they get a whiff, and that'll score. She's got the Midas touch, does Massey. And that'll bring Barrera back to serve. Willis rotates out, and Carr rotates back in that middle rotation. Big ball coming. Carr is there, but it goes through her block. And number 15 now has a couple of kills, and back will come Hefner on the middle rotation. Number 10, it looks like, back to serve for the Storm. This will be dug up. Good pass. It makes it to the 10-foot line at least. And off the block, Addie Massey shows her why she's going to Kansas State. She hits that ball hard into a triple block and scores. Sydney Pipkin has had a big match serving. That serve creates an overpass, and Massey takes advantage of the overpass kill. Pipkin back to serve another. It's single elimination now. It's win or go home. And Pipkin, a winding, curving ball, will be dug up. They tip it over the top. Pipkin is there to dig. Emma Rose Barrera across to Massey. Massey winds up. The block is there this time, and unable to field her, the Dogs, and it's 9-7, make it 9-8, Dogs by one. Massey served no good, but it's an overpass, almost a kill. Pipkin digs that one up. Barrera will go back to Massey. Here comes the block. It's over the top of the block and scores. Addie Massey with another kill. The Dogs have two of the top three hitters in the state, and Willis and Massey both hitting over 400, and they have four of the top 10 in Pipkin and Rattenchow. Pipkin digs that one, but Massey kind of blocks one player off on that one, and it'll be a score 10-9 Dogs. We had to know this was going to be a contested match. At this level, there are always at least two college-level players, and in most instances, there's 4 or 5. This time, Carr just pushes it over the top of Hefner. It'll result in a free ball, which we'll take, because that usually means bad things to the other team. They go back to Rattenchow. Rattenchow off the block. She scores and generally the free ball doesn't work. Pipkin dumps it and scores. They're so worried about blocking Willis and Massey that they forget to cover the middle, and Pipkin sees it and dumps it. It's 11-10 with number 10 Barrera to serve. Across it'll go. Big ball coming. Blocked back. Sydney Pipkin. She sets number 15 Titman down. Sit down. Sit down. Across it'll go. Big ball coming. Blocked back. Sydney Pipkin. She sets number 15, Titman, down. Sit down. Ooh, Guerrero with an ace. I've been bitching about this serve all year. I hate it because we never score. Timeout, Cleveland. Dogs by 3 back. We haven't lost a game in 2 years. Yeah, that was screwed up. They didn't. The coaching staff has to take it. Come on. Herrera on fire. Oh, it's another beauty diving, hooking serve. And will they get it over? They do. Pipkin across to Massey. Look out. Oh, yeah. 14-10 Dogs. Dogs begin to pull away in what could be the third and final set. They're up 4 with 11 to go. Number 10, Barrera again. This one is another nice one. They handle it well, though. Backwards it goes to 2. Over the top, out of bounds, no good, no touch. Another point for the Dogs. 14-15-10. Dogs by 5. You don't get a touch every time just because you say so. This isn't soccer. You don't just fall down and like, oh, Barrera into the net, no good. 15-11. She had a nice run, though. Dogs by 4, and somehow I missed it, but Carr came in for Willis at some point. That's a nice ball. Garcia handles it easily. Pipkin is blocked, but she sends the block back and unable to take care of it that time with the Dogs. That's a one time too many. Off the tape, it's an overpass and a kill. Dogs by 2, 15-13. And that's Titman with the overpass kill. Number 1, it's Garcia. She shanks it out of bounds. It's an ace. And this has been our Achilles heel, the serve receive. Oh, and Massey should. Some gamesmanship. Unties her shoe and reties it to break the momentum. Boom, into the net. Nope, that'll be good. It's Price steps up and takes that one, though. Across to Massey it goes. The block is not there, and no chance of return as that ball is 100 miles an hour plus. And in will come Rautentraut for Garcia, as Garcia would have rotated up to the front row. And number 9, Pipkin to serve. And it's another beauty. Good, perfect pass, though. And big ball is tipped up by Carr, and across it'll go to Massey. The blockers are there. It does not matter. That one's out. Just out is that one. I'm almost sitting on the line over here. The knee pod is not as level as it should be. And this one will be Price. Price sets it to Pipkin. Pipkin to Massey, and that time Massey is A-OK. And she makes it 17-15, Dogs by 2 with 8 to go. Once again, as a bunch of you are joining late, the Dogs were up 2-0 in the semifinal match, and they're leading 17-15 with just a few to go, and Carr's block is unsuccessful. As Hefner puts that one down, it's 17-16. The lead shrinks to 1 with number, I think, 15. If it's 15, it's Tippmann back to serve. It's a nice moving ball. And here we go to Price. Price will off the block, and Hefner is there, and it goes straight down. All tied up, sports fans. It's we have a ball game. Price this time, and it'll go over to Roundtrot unable to score on that one. Nice dig by Emma Rose Barrera on. Oh, and there goes a diving ball from Massey. And this Pipkin dives up to get that one. And Price, who's lining up for the kill, gets that, digs it up. And the block is there, but out of bounds. And the Storm pulls ahead by 1 late in this third set. Down 2 with now 7 to go for the Storm. Price shanks it out of bounds, no good. Timeout, Dogs. Down 2 with 6 to go. Back in 50 seconds on the Little Sports Network. All right, now I'll ask you guys, who won the first set over there? Come out victorious in set 1, 25. Kitty Cats. Successful for the venerable one, Keith Leopold. He's got more than a half dozen state championships himself. Willis will check back in. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Willis is leading the hitting percentage board in classification 5A. And, ooh, Julia under the net this time, no good. Ouch. Mercedes Willis with a block kill, making her presence felt. She'll rotate out, and Carr will rotate back in the middle rotation. The block is there. Carr bumps it up. Pipkin all the way into the corner. And that'll score. The junior All-Stater Sydney Pipkin with a wily play into the deep corner scores. As the Dogs inch farther ahead, it's Dogs by 5, 17-12. Guerrero's next serve is up, and it's another good one. This time they're in system, and the middle's there. Massey blocks it back, and it'll be from the 10-foot line. They roll shot it. That won't work. Bad pass, though, and it'll be Massey. Look out! Pipkin makes the best out of that, and so does Massey. And timeout, Cleveland. They're second, 18. 3, 4. Counting.
Yes.
We're going to do a YouTube on that. I'm working on content right now.
Yeah.
It'll be fun and exciting to watch. We'll blow some stuff up for sure.
Blow some stuff up.
Blow some stuff up and break a bunch of other stuff. Big ball this time from number 15. Do you know the name of that kid?
No, I
don't have a roster. Coach Wilkins for retired Coach Wilkins. That's Mama Wilkins now on for the Dogs. Welcome to the broadcast. The Dogs are up 18-13 in this the first set. And there goes a pass to Pipkin all the way across to Massey. A single block, no good. Massey will score every time. You better get that middle blocker over there. Dogs by 6. They're handling right now the much taunted, the much touted Cleveland Storm. No, they were like number 1 in everybody's wish book. That'll be dug up by Price. Price gets it across to Massey. Massey back, and she'll score again from 12 feet behind the net. Addie Massey. All aspects of the game has been polished. She can serve, receive, she can serve, she can play defense, she can block, and she can hit. Kansas State getting the bargain. Big ball from Pipkin on the cutting serve, and that is Kelsey Hefner. She just kind of tips it over, though. Massey tips it over 3 blockers, finds the hole, and scores. Another kill for Massey. 21-13. The All-Stater Gatorade Player of the Year, making her presence felt early in this semifinal match. Oh my God, Joe Barbrower from motocross fame is on to watch. Say hi to Cam for us. Aaron serve again, and that's how the game match started, with a half a dozen Aaron serves from both teams. It's settled down since then. Dogs are up by 7. Oh, Guerrera cannot get out of the way. It hits her in the chest. She tries to avoid it, and that'll narrow the gap to 6. Cleveland did a good job of coming back last night against La Cueva to after being down 8 to win set number 1. All the way out of bounds, though, and that will never work against the Dogs. You have to be almost error-free. The Dogs have a host of college-level athletes in Massey, Willis, Carr, Rattentrout, and Pipkin, and I would venture to say Price. She's a sophomore, but she's has the athleticism to play at the next level. This is way out. Again, a bad serve. I'm not sure what is up with both teams. Dogs up 7, 23-16, 2 to win. 8 to send it into over. That'll be number 15. She's played. Haley Rattentrap tips it over the double block. And this is where Cleveland struggles. They're out of system. That pass would make the most out of it. Oh, they block one going out of bounds. Lenaea Carr is there. Sydney Pipkin, she dumps it over. Not going to work against this team. And Pipkin reaches out, unable to save that one. 23-16. Could be 23-17. There it is. 23-17. Scoreboard a little late. Dogs by 6. With Cleveland narrowing the gap. This one will go across the Price. Beautiful pass. Pipkin does not have to move. It hits Carr. Left to go over on this ball. It does. The block is there. Lenaea Carr. Ooh. Lenaea Carr, the 6'2" senior. Advance again to serve. It's a nice one again. Into the net. No good. The serving woes continue for the Cleveland Storm. Carr, the 6'2" Carr will rotate in. I don't think she was playing when you guys played, right? Because she was hurt. The big girl, number for us, number 14. 14.
14, her name is Susie?
Archit. Oh, she's been out most of the year. Oh, another big ball from Pittman. Scores off of Garcia. 17-13, Dogs by 4. Cleveland did stage a late comeback last night against the La Cueva Bears, but fell short in 4. And it'll be number one back to serve for the Storm. This will be dug by Garcia. Not a good pass that time, but Massey's there anyways. Count it. Good. If you could score every time from the 10-foot line, you're going to be pretty good. Massey's putting on a show. That looks like a grown woman playing out with girls. Number 9, Pipkin. Ooh, that's a good serve. It's handled well this time, however. And on the angle shot, Kelsey Hefner makes her presence felt. So Hefner, my daughter, and Addie are all battling for who's going to be the number one hitting percentage in the state. Mercedes won last year, and she's been ahead all year this year until like last week. Yeah, she's good. She's going to Michigan, right?
No, she's going to Sacramento.
Never mind, she's going to Sacramento.
Gap!
Ooh! Oh, just long. I'm not sure. That might be the first error for Massey in the match. As the Storms shrinks the gap. The Storm is surging. With number 2 back to serve. This one will go to right side Massey, best passer on the team. Big ball off the block, scores. Oh, it didn't touch? I thought there was a touch. No touch. The gap narrows to 1. Timeout. Hang on. Let's check. Let's make sure that we don't call timeouts at Las Cruces High. That might be the 3rd timeout all year. Okay, we just all right, we're back to live action here in Rio Rancho. It's number 2 to serve. It's a perfect pass this time for Price. Across it goes to Massey. Look out, no block. Oh my goodness. That could kill you if you got in the way. Unable to touch it are the Storm, and the momentum has shifted, and Massey looks purposeful as she walks back to serve. Let's see what number 6 has in store. She's fired up now. The back set to Hefner, and there's Carr. Block kill for Carr on the pin from Hefner. Number 9, Massey. Another good one. It's not an ace, but it's a free ball, which, look out, I'd go right back to her. We'll go to Price, though. She tips it, and back it'll come. And Carr wins the joust on Hefner. And Massey will take a big ball back, and here comes another one. Carr unable to win that joust. And it's 20-18, Dogs by 2. Monster dig by Massey just over the net and leads to an overpass kill. And that'll bring Tipman back to serve. Price, it's an overpass, but Tipkin is there. And Tipkin takes the overpass, brings it back onto this side of the net, gives it to Carr, and she scores. And Hefner's there, she does not get it over. No touch, and she scores. That'll knock her out of lead for hitting percentage. She's had a couple of errors and a couple that got sent back. We're hanging on to that. That's our one stat we could win. Nice. The block is there, and it's chipped up, and Tittman scores off of the attempted block from Carr. It's Dogs 4. I'm waiting to see the score changes. Nope. Dogs 4 and the Storm 5 into the net, and it just clears the net. And unable to get there is Carr. Off the tape and good. It's 4-6. Serving a problem for the Storm in set 1 is doing it for them here in set number 3. Number 2 back to serve. It's dug up by Massey. Pipkin gets her feet under it, and Massey big ball scores. No surprise there. She narrows the gap to 1. It's Dogs 5, Storm 4, and it'll bring back the junior Addie Massey. Oh, this ball, it'll be a nice pass, actually. Here comes the pin, and this time Carr a little late getting there, and it'll score for Hefner. He struggled a little bit in set 1 and 2. Looks a little bit better here in set 3. The Storm, maybe they're settling in. Oh, perfect pass. This doesn't usually go good for the other team. Off the head. Price uses the block off the head and scores. This ball is going to be dug up. It's a perfect pass across to Massey. It goes. Look out. No! It was in. Everybody saw it but the linesman, so the ball was traveling too fast. It wasn't even close. Yeah. Oh no. You mean they're humans? Those are not robot officials? They're not robot officials? Number 10, Barrera, strong server for the Dogs. And she'll get basically a roll shot. That's the nicest roll shot I've ever seen. Overpass scored. Lenaea Carr with the overpass kill. She's shifty like that. It'll be Barrera back again. The Dogs are down 2-3 right now. With Emma Rose Barrera as a serve. It's another good one. It goes to the libero though. It'll get back set. They're not ready for it. Roll shot. Pipkin all the way across to Massey. The blockers are there and they get a hand on it. 2-4. As the Storm surge ahead early in set number 3. The Storm are down 2-0 to the Dogs. And number 1 will be back to serve. Do we have a name for number 1? This will be 10 feet out of bounds, no good. And it'll be Rautentraut for Garcia. She'll go up, move up to the front row as the Dogs get bigger with the 5'10 Rautentraut and the 6'2 Carr and the 6-foot Massey. This will be into the net, and Hefner's there. She does not get it over. No touch, and she scores. That'll knock her out of lead for hitting percentage. She's had a couple of errors and a couple that got sent back. We're hanging on to that. That's our one stat we could win. Nice. The block is there, and it's tipped up, and Tippmann scores off of the attempted block from Carr. It's Dogs 4. I'm waiting to see the score changes. Nope. Dogs 4 and the Storm 5 into the net, and it just clears the net. And unable to get there is Carr. Off the tape and good. It's 4-6. Serving a problem for the Storm in set 1 is doing it for them here in set number 3. Number 2 back to serve. It's dug up by Massey. Pipkin gets her feet under it, and Massey big ball scores. No surprise there. She narrows the gap to 1. It's Dogs 5, Storm 4, and it'll bring back the junior Addie Massey. And Vance to serve again. She was hot at the end of the game. Out of bounds, no good. That one barely makes the blue. And that'll bring back Emma Rose Barrera. The Dogs have a host of strong servers, so it doesn't come from just one player. And that's blocked up by Carr and Pipkin. Pipkin will get the set there to Carr. Carr jams it down. And Lenaea Carr will score the 6-2 middle for the Dogs. She snuck in when I turned my back. She's on the middle rotation with Willis. Oh, and Barrera sails one, and that narrows the gap to 2. The Dogs need to refocus. It is the state championship. You need to bring it right now. Don't save anything for the next game because there may not be one. That one's in the net, no good. It's service error for the Dogs, service error for the Storm. The nerves are showing through. As number 9, the All-Staters setter, Sydney Pipkin, the junior, she winds up swings, and it's a good one, and it falls to the ground. That's an ace for Pipkin. The kid has skills. Pipkin, just a junior. The Dogs get her back next year, too. I jinxed her. I'll take the blame on that one. My bad, Sydney. Yeah, they actually keep up Vertimax training with us. Number 9 does that Vertimax training with us. Massey, big ball, blocked straight down by Hefner. Hefner making her 6-2 frame felt as the Dogs lead by 1, 5-4, with number 2 back to serve. Number 2, that'll be dug up by Price. It's a poor pass, but Massey will still get a swing. Watch this. Overpass, and Carr is there. Another overpass. Massey off the face. They're going to get a free ball across. Let's see if Massey can make them pay. And she does. Addie Massey bounces one off the face of number 8, Hefner. And that'll score 6-4. Yeah. Gotta love the defensive effort, though, from the Storm. Oh, on court 2, Karina Worley again. You do not want the La Cueva Bears in system. That's just a roll shot from Hefner, and then it'll be Haley Routentrout. It's dug up by Vance, and across will go to Tittman. Routentrout blocks that one back, and Ava Price is there. She sends it cross court and scores. 7-4 Dogs. On the other court, it's 18-16 as the Bears pull ahead late in set 2. Back it goes to Massey. Massey, oh, a rare error from Addie Massey. 7-5. Dogs are still in the lead with number 15, Tittman, back to serve. This is a perfect pass from Price, and this will just get a hand on it, and this will be dug back, and Massey will roll shot it across. Hang on a second.
That's you. Oh, I'm not seeing.
The block is there, and Carr steals it from Price, and that'll be another point for the Cleveland Storm and number 15, Tittman. Brad, you're soaking up my bandwidth. If you're here in the stadium, do not be watching the broadcast. It soaks up the bandwidth, and we can barely broadcast as it is. That ball's just tipped across by Routentrout as the set was a little high. Pipkin dumps it, and they'll get a free ball back. We'll take that all day long. It'll be Pipkin all the way across to Price. Price with a single block. Scores! Ava Price, the sophomore, pushes it across and scores. That'll bring Willis and Doolittle back. 6-footers in her face, dumps it in the hole, and back will check in Carr for Willis. Dogs up by 11, 20-9. It's all over but the crying. Big ball from, this time it's Tittman again. Tittman gets a hand on it, but unable to block it back. It's Dogs by 10, 20-10. Number 1 back to serve. What was the score in set 2?
Melissa, where's Cleveland setter? Where's their regular setter?
Number 1. Now 2-0.
A perfect pass to Pickett.
Now 2-0.
Can they make it 10-0? Nice dig. Barrera, perfect pass to Pickett across to Massey. Look out. All Massey does is find the end line and scored. 21-10. Back will come Routentrout. As the Dogs inch closer to the state championship game, it'll be number 9, Sydney Pipkin, the junior setter. She's an all-stater to serve. and it goes deep. It bounces off of Vance, and it goes to number 8, Hefner. All she can do is tip it over. Massey off the block, and it goes all the way to the ceiling, and this will be a bump set. Again, Price to Pipkin. Pipkin sends it back. Rattentrout off the block. She'll dig up her own ball. Across it'll go to Massey. Massey's there off the block, and Barrera. I guess it was out on Barrera. It must have hit one of the players on the way down. And it's 21-11, Dogs by 10 with number 2 to serve. Oh, it's an overpass, and who's there but Kelsey Hefner for the Storm, and she sends it down to the 10-foot line. You got to have that 6'7" wingspan. Those arms go down almost to her knees. That's at 10 feet out of bounds is that one. It barely makes the blue, and Dogs by 10 once again with Massey back to serve and 3 to go. I like the Dogs' chances from here. Woo. That's a nice one. It's shanked wildly. The center barely gets to it. Pushed across by Vance. Pipkin will set it up backwards. The center, the blockers are not there. It's pancaked. And the ball hits the ground. The back line judge calls the ball down, and the R2 confers and says, yes, it was. And that'll be another one for the Dogs. 2 left to finish out the match. Addie Massey all the way to the end line. It's dug up again, out of system. Massey will dig this one up. Price bumps it across. And here comes Tipman, and oh, it's way out, but Barrera takes a swipe at it anyways, and Massey just set it across. Big ball coming. It's blocked backwards. Out of bounds, no good. Is the block attempt by Rattentrout. It's Dogs by 10, 23-13. Nice pass by Price. Massey from back row. Oh, a rare error makes it 23-14. It's still 9 points. There's no way. With number 15, Titman back to serve. Price gets the ball up. It'll go back to Massey. She could score from there. Hell, she can score from anywhere. Here comes, oh, bad set, and that'll score it. They're playing with their backup center, Mercedes Williams.
Number 13, Lenaea and number 14, Lenaea Carr. Assistant coaches, Gloria Gonzalez, Chrissy Barreras, and Ashley DeRooster. Athletic trainer, Drew Flores and Kelly Larson. And head coach, State Volleyball. Your officials for this 5A state championship match. Your line judges are Juana Bravo and Lawrence Cox. Your R2 is Joe.
Hello and welcome to the NMAA 2024 Volleyball State Championships, brought to you by Rudy's Real Texas Barbecue. As it is time, the final championships are to be played here of championship weekend number 2. We're going to find out who the 5A state champions are in volleyball. Will it be the La Cueva Bears, number 3 seed and one of the most dominant teams over the last few years, or will it be last year's state champions, the Las Cruces Bulldogs? La Cueva, the number 3 seed in this one, coming in 23-3 on the season. They do have one previous game against these Las Cruces Bulldogs. La Cueva, one of the few teams in the state to get a set over on the Las Cruces Bulldogs, as this has been a dominant team all throughout. La Cueva they've had their ups and downs, right? 3 losses on the season, one of them coming in the Metro Championship to the Cleveland Storm. Well, they came back and they avenged that one. One of the losses to Las Cruces, today's their chance to avenge that one, and then they had a chance to travel out to Arizona, where they had 1 loss and 1 win. The win was over Perry, and then Mesa was their only other loss on the season as they went out for a tournament out there. They lost 2-0 in that one, but victories over Bishops, victories over Jesse. Strike from Massey. By the way, service on that one, Riley Johnson, the setter. Back to serve for the Las Cruces Bulldogs. It's Emma Rose Barrera, the libero today for Las Cruces. And that's going to be an ace. Emma Rose Barrera gives the Bulldogs the lead. And they brought a ton of folks up here. Of course, their boys played football last night in Albuquerque, so I'm sure some folks just stuck around as there's a block laid in. It was Lenaea Carr, brothers over at Denver University. Massey's block this time. And that time she's not. Charlie Ferguson got the first block, and Massey's got kill number 2. Emma Rose Barrera. They go to Sophie Doof. Massey, kill number 3. Taking over right now. Four serves 1. Barrera once again. Karina Worley tries to go to the middle. Set up by Pipkin. Massey tries to go back corner. Strike in by Worley. That one is received by Ava Price. Massey, LaCueva able to get to it, but it's going to go to the other side. Now they're going to back set it to, they say it's in. Back set to Massey. I said she averages 6.3. She's already at 4 here in the opening set of the 5A state championship. Karina Worley rolls it off the tips of Massey, and then a quick move by Lenaea Carr. Lenaea Carr gets a kill. Nice quick attack, and that's what happens. You start watching for number 6. That sets up some of the other attackers in this squad. Another service for Emma Rose Barrera. They're going to go to Worley on the left side this time. Now they'll go right. Trying to get one through Ferguson. Great defense has been shown by Las Cruces so far. LaCueva able to stop that one. Quick attack to Doof. She tries to go over, and Las Cruces get 4 touches. Good dive by Kaylee Garcia on the previous attack. Garcia able to slow that one down, but LaCueva do get the kill on it. Sophie Doof. Now it's Charlie Ferguson, 8th grader, to serve. Quick attack by Lenaea Carr once again. Carr, according to the heights provided by the teams, is the tallest player out on the court today. Stands at 6'2". To serve, Adrina Silva. Silva into the net. Here's Sophie Doof, senior middle hitter for them. Sophie gets the ace. Serves up a little to Emma Rose Barrera, who got them for the ace. And LaCueva back within 3. Sophie Doof. Little miss on that one as it goes long. Substitution will bring Doof off and Embry Isley on. Freshman to the back line, and in to serve is Addison Massey. Massey goes to Karina Worley in the back. They're going to go up to Karina Worley. Worley dropped in, but Sydney Pipkin got it. Backline attack is good for Addison Massey. Count 'em 5. Massey just over the net. Cueva sets up a strike and then blocked. Haley Ruttenstrash with some help from Lenaea Carr on the Julie Utash attack. Similar scores on the two courts going right now. Utash was in position to play that one. Massey digs it out. They'll go out here as the attack is blocked. They can still get it over. Rottenstrash on the attack. Worley, soft touch there. Rottenstrash was able to get in position. They'll go far to Utash. It's going to roll on the top to the back line. Utash should pop it up once again after it's blocked. Some good blocks laid in, and Worley a little bit long. Haley Rottenstrash, the senior. Lenaea Carr, the senior. Taking care of business right there, and Coach Archibald needs a timeout. We'll take it as well on the NFHS network.
A message from the Sonic
Rose
Department.
Barrera, no stranger to aces herself. She's got a pair today. Barrera. Utash gets there. Ferguson for Diouf. And Barrera, almost had it. Came a little too hot off the hands. Sophie Diouf back to serve. Massey, there's Ava Price with the set across. Ferguson. Utash just missed wide. Service here, Sydney Pipkin. Ferguson to Utash. Price right there. They're going to go to Massey. Massey breaks the streak of the Bears getting to her. And now the Bulldogs are back within one. Pipkin. Ferguson chooses to Worley in the backside. Great dive for Ava Price. Now a tilt at the top and not going to be able to get there. Massey wins the tip. Four square here. As it sails a little bit there on Pipkin. Service error makes it 5-4 La Cueva. Karina Worley didn't like that ball. She got a new one. Carr just able to get there. Pardon me, Rottenstrash just able to find the spot. And that's just marks of great instincts. And that ball's up in the air and the jump's a little mistimed. Hey, can I get my hand out there and still make it? Massey on the service. Tight for Worley. Utash. And that's a tip by Massey. So that will be a kill for Yuli. Oh, they say no? All right. It's a... said it was a net violation. That one struck in. Sixes. Chloe Chafins, the senior libero, just long. Set point number 2. Karina Worley off the blocks. The Bears will not go quietly into the night. Sophie Diouf. Set point 2 and set 2. Madison Massey into the net. Bears need 2 more. Sophie Diouf. Deep back line, Pipkin. Attack, Diouf gets it. They're going to go back to Worley. Massey popped it up and then into the net. 1 more for the Bears, and we get extra points in set 2. It's still set point. This is set point 3 of set 2. Diouf into the net, and that will give the Las Cruces Bulldogs a 2-set lead in the play of this 8th grade. Is in this game for Charlie for the La Cueva Bears. Bears again goes for the setter's attack. Utash throwing it all over Worley. Soft touch over. Diouf pops it back up. Ferguson, as that was a block by Mercedes Willis before. Utash stops another for Massey. Timing it well. Worley to the back line, and Ava Price right there. Here's Massey again, and tried to cut after aces herself. She's got a pair today. Service error. Madison Massey goes to serve again. As they tried to back set over to Worley. And they might, they're going to get a towel on this one. Madison Massey will prepare to serve once more. Karina Worley, there it is. It was in either way, but rolled off a couple of Bulldogs. Checking out, Riley Johnson. Checking in, Leah Jones. Karina Worley to serve. Worley sets up the attack. Rottenstrash. I mentioned in the pregame, we need to see some players other than Massey step up for the Bulldogs to make life difficult for the Bears, and we're already seeing it. Ferguson out to Worley. Worley, there it is. All right, Las Cruces can't let that start to get to them, and I know that they don't. You can always see the demeanor they have on the court Lots of smiles, lots of excitement. Sophie Diouf. As that one banged in. Addison Massey. That will bring Sydney Pipkin, the setter, to serve. Rocked up, Massey. First one's blocked and off the blockers and out of play. Had to contort the old body to get away from it. We've got a square game right now, 3-3. Speaking of threes, in comes Sienna Mazzotti. Ferguson looks to Worley, who slams that one home. Emerose Barrera almost there. Pipkin to Massey, and how about Eula Utash? Jula was able to get a big block there on Massey, straight down. Bears up by 2. Here comes Karina Worley. Overcooked. Addison Massey to serve. 4 serves, 5. Ferguson, there's Julie Utash. Massey will have to dig that one out. Pipkin. Strike by Rottenstrash. Utash rolls off the blockers. Barrera. Pipkin for the quick attack. Looking for Lenaea Carr, and Worley able to get that one. Just threw them off a little bit. This is what you like to see in a state championship. 2 sides going back and forth. 6 will serve 4. Jasenia Cedillo, the sophomore, checks into the back line. Pipkin. Great quick attack. LaCueva not able to get there. Lenaea Carr. Out comes Rottenstrash in her place. Those quick attacks are deadly so far. Willis comes off as Emma Rose Barrera checks in. It's an 8-point gap once again. Barrera. Diouf off the top blockers. Great save by Price. Massey makes a rare error on a hit. Comes Charlie Ferguson. So I talked about all the seniors, the 8th grader as well, getting a chance to play in this culture of La Cueva, a culture of success over the last 6 years. But a ton of seniors for them. Nyack, Mazzotti, Chaffins, Worley, Ashley Malarkey, Riley Johnson, Tori Martinez, as well as La Cueva able to disrupt the play a little bit. Perfect spot. Or no, they said illegal touch. No. You got the right call. Okay. They didn't show the down on it, so. Here comes Sophie Diouf. To the back line, just a little long. (20) will serve 12. Headed into the back line, Embry Isley. Addison Massey. Worley tries to punch it to that back corner. Massey was there. They go for the quick hit to Lenaea Carr. Worley, there's a big cannon. Need to see a few more of those for the Bears. Even if you're in position, those balls rarely ever get returned well when it comes that strong. Karina Worley. Goes three, and there's a good strike. Speaking of threes, Sienna Mazzotti. Karina Worley. And beautiful strike, Haley Rottenstrash. The seniors for this Las Cruces side, Lindsay Doolittle. Desperation play for the Bears just to get it over. 10 serves 12. How about this set? Emma Rose Barrera on the subject of tens. Worley into the blockers, and Carr can't get it up. Went sideways on her onto Sydney Pimpkin. Sophie Diouf into serve. Diouf. Tight one, and they played it perfect. Pipkin to Carr. Bears still hold a 2-point lead here in set number 2. Two sides just trading back and forth, as that one will go a little long for Sydney Pipkin. Karina Worley to serve. Massey on the reception. Pipkin sets up Massey. Utash able to get there. And then on the tilt at the front, Lenaea Carr. That was Massey on the service. Utash here. And just forced over by Sienna Mazzotti. And a good block, but they couldn't take care of it after. Ruttenstrash on the attack. Addison Massey with the team down 1, and it's into the net. Here's the libero, Chloe Chaffins. That one's blocked up front. Able to receive that one. Leah Jones, by the way, on that previous block. Utash into the blockers. Jones gets it. Worley will force to the backside. Setters attack. Pipkin put one on her tab as she's got one home. Out is Carr. In is Doolittle. Yay. It's now 19-9. Teardropper. Ferguson out to Worley. Worley is blocked. It's Carr. She gets it over Carr this time. Diouf ready to strike it, and the ball never makes it back over.
Assistant coaches, Isaiah Bradford,
into the net. Jasenia Cedillo on the, or pardon me, that was actually Brooklyn Tafoya on the service. Another sophomore for this squad, so some young players to look forward to on the La Cueva side. Utash, denied, Lenaea Carr. Karina Worley. Cueva down 10 here. They need a big showing and soon. Karina Worley. Struck in. Haley Ruttenstrach. Tafoya on the play. Carr, just a wall. Tough to get through her, so they go over her. Massey from the back line. Worley pops it up. Ferguson there. Worley back through. There was Barrera. And the decision-making skills for this Las Cruces side have been the difference. Rottenstrach making the quick choice to get behind the defense. 23 will serve 11. Now it is match point at the Rio Rancho Event Center. The Las Cruces Bulldogs about to go back-to-back. And they do! Lenaea Carr with the winning shot. 2 years ago, Bulldogs about to go back-to-back. And they do! Lenaea Carr with the winning shot. 2 years ago, Las Cruces were on the short end of La Cueva's 27-0, and now they get their own 27-0 championship in a 3-set victory over the La Cueva Bears. Congratulations to the Las Cruces Bulldogs, your 2024 Rudy's Real Texas Barbecue 5A